Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Monday, wherever you're joining us from. And think of it too, it's October. So we should be getting ready for Halloween and everything else around that. But hey, it's October already, October 2nd today. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. I hope that you are well. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. I've had a great weekend, and I'm having a great start to the day so far. Thank you for being here with us, and and also enjoying a week off. So yeah, thank you for being here. I'll definitely be more relaxed this time around. A whole week to just recuperate, catch up on homework. But thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And when was the last time you took time to just listen to the sounds around your morning? Well, that's what we'll be doing today. And we're asking ourselves, what sound is morning? This one coming to us from Grant SNIDER, and we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Yes, this is the companion, I feel like, to What Color is Night. Thank you for being here, and as always, let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Thank you so much. Bringing back this one to Storytime. And I promise you it won't be the last. It is a good one, and we love it here. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. And I hope that you had a good weekend. What were you up to? How is it where you are? Who is joining in with you? I hope indeed it was a good one. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. And I did, over the weekend attend some friends' wedding. And congratulations to them. Congratulations to you, Peter and Siri, on your wedding. And we wish you many anniversaries to come and many more laughs together. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. And who is with us ready for today? Maybe mornings. I love it. Good morning to you, Ari. Good morning, everyone, says Megan. Well, good morning to you, Ari, and good morning to you, Megan, as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Thank you for that. Good morning to you. And of course, good morning to you, Pamela Courtney. Happy Monday, you say. And of course, Chad, Auntie Anne, and Granny. Oh, welcome to Storytime. Waving hello from a pretty nice weather out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today, Granny. And of course, Auntie Pam, Auntie Anne, and Chad. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely love it. I hope that we get to enjoy the story together. And please, too, don't forget that this week we have lots of guests coming through to Storytime, and we do have Monica Wesolowska and Kernad Hack coming in tomorrow with their book, Leo plus Leah. So join us for that one and get to enjoy. I'm so excited that we'll have them here on Story Time. And then, of course, too, we'll have Nadia Solomon coming through with Good Night, Ganesha. And then we also have Angela Henderson joining us as well to read her 4 title. Yes, and come on in and have fun with Izzy and Isaac. Thank you so much for joining us today on Story Time. Please get ready, get comfortable, get cozy as we'll be getting started with our story. What sound is morning? Coming to us from Grant Snyder. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Please get ready, get comfortable. Yes, go grab that snack. I woke up and today feels a little warm in here, so yeah, I hope that you're able to manage to get myself some nice cold water. I hope that you can do that too, or indeed a wonderful snack to go with your book. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime, and here we go. I'll catch you on the other side of this short break when we're back for more Storytime. Thank you for being here with us today.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much. Zetta Elliott, author of over 40 picture books or books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag. If you've not read that one, I promise you, please find it. And you will have a series to go through. And yeah, it is a beautiful one. And it is set in Chicago as well. So if you want to know a little bit more about Chicago, well, that is the book for you. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And we're getting ready for our story for today. But you know what time it is before we read our book. This is what you get for the cover. It is just such beautiful illustrations. I love Grant Snyder's work. What sound is morning? But yes, Auntie Pam, it is that time again. Yes, yes, yes. And this is what you get. I love the birds in that one too. All right, get ready, get ready, get ready. Just put this sleeve back on and then we'll be on our way, listening to the sounds. All right, here we go. What sound is morning? This one is written and illustrated by Grant Snyder. And we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Are we having fun in the chat? Here we go. In the first morning light, all is quiet. It's not even first morning light out here. It's very dark. In the first morning light, all is quiet. Or is it? Just take a moment and listen. I don't know if you could catch it, but I just heard some kind of alarm, and then I can hear the train whistling by. Yeah. In the first morning light, all is quiet. Or is it? And I can hear the sound of a car. And if I can hear it from here, I wonder how loud it is where it actually is. Listen. Yes. In the first morning light, all is quiet. Or is it? Listen. What sound is morning? Whoa, the clock, that's not too far away, right? From when we started. What time is it now? It's 6:11. Clock. Can you hear that train? I hope you can catch it. What sound is morning? Yep, my alarm went off to wake me up and get ready for this. Happy Monday, Tara and Erin out in Massachusetts. The leaves are starting to turn. Fall is here. What sound is morning? Lights click on. A cat softly creeps. This is one of my favorite spreads in here too. Lights click on. A cat softly creeps. Oh, are yours the first lights? Were yours the first lights today? I know it's much brighter already elsewhere. Good morning to you, Kathy. Lights click on. A cat softly creeps. Where are you going so early in the morning? A baby babbles. Wind whispers in leaves. Yes, those turning leaves out there in Massachusetts. A baby bubbles. Wind whispers in leaves. Oh. Sprinklers hiss on summer lawns. Baby bubbles, leaves, sound. Sprinklers hiss on summer leaves, on summer lawns. I just have leaves in my head now. Sprinklers hiss on summer lawns. Any sprinklers going in your neighborhood? A rooster crows to greet the dawn. A rooster crows to greet the dawn. When the mornings come like this, I'm glad my neighbors have pigeons versus a rooster in the morning, because I would not want to be woken up by that. The pigeons are much quieter. A rooster crows to greet the dawn. Is there a rooster near you? Is there a rooster at your place? A rooster crows to greet the dawn. The silent sun rises. The world wakes up. Yeah. The silent sun rises. The world wakes up. No, isn't that a beautiful sunrise? The silent sun rises. The world wakes up. A man shouts after a zooming off bus. Oh my, I hope they stopped. Been there too, buddy. Been there too. A man shouts after a zooming off bus. Yeah. Hope they stopped. Or hope the cycle is shorter. Maybe one is coming very soon again. I've lived in cities where it was 40 minutes between buses. So if you missed one, oh my goodness, you're in for a wait. The man shouts after a zooming off bus. Hey, wait! I'm here! Oh, Cars and trucks grumble on their way to the city. Trucks and cars on the way to you or away from you. Cars and trucks grumble on their way to the city. Stomachs rumble as they pass the bakery. Ah. Every time I read this book and I read this part, I just want a pastry, a good pastry. I do have a scone here today, though. A really, really delicious scone. I cannot wait. Stomachs rumble as they pass the bakery. An old dog yawns awake from a dream. Good morning to you, dog. How are you today? An old dog yawns awake from a dream. What was your dream about? Ah, yeah, nothing quite like a morning stretch, right? Frogs croak and splash in a murmuring stream. I don't know if I've told you this, or in Zambia there's a city called Chidilawombwe, and it means croaking frog. So, yeah. Frogs croak and splash in a murmuring stream. So that's where this line always takes me, to that city. Frogs croak and splash in a murmuring stream. Is there a stream near you? Can you hear it? Well, next time you go past it, I want you to listen. A shower trickles, a mirror squeaks. I love it, Ari. A shower trickles, a mirror squeaks. A garbage truck clanks down a quiet street. A garbage truck clanks down a quiet street. That will be on Wednesday for us. Wednesday morning is trash day. You can hear all the different trucks coming through. The recycling truck, then the garbage truck, and then the compost truck too comes along. The garbage truck clunks down a quiet street. My old neighborhood was Tuesday. And this particular one reminds me of the row houses in Baltimore. We've been to that, like, what do they call it? The DMV, Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Kind of find this kind of housing, right? A garbage truck clanks down a quiet street. Grung, 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 tss, grung, tss, tss. Tick, 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 tick. Ka-gung. That was my garbage truck impression. A garbage truck clunks down a quiet street. Breakfast sizzles, hopeful pose, tap the floor. What did you have for breakfast? What are you having for breakfast? Breakfast scissors. Hopeful pose. Tap the floor. What are you cooking? Can I have some too? Oh, may I have some too? Oh. In an open field, balloons rise and roar. In an open field, balloons rise and roar. Shh, shh. Up and away. In an open field, balloons rise and roar. Have you been in a hot air balloon before? Is it something you would like to try? Today is a melody still to be written. Today is a tune no one's heard before. Today is a melody still to be written. Today is a tune no one's heard before. So greet the new day with a stretch and a yawn. Throw open the window. Yeah. So greet the new day with a stretch and a yawn. Throw open the window. And fill the world with your song. Yeah, today's a melody yet to be written. Let's go back on those. I just love this final phrase here. Let's go back. Oh, let's see. Can I get this page back? There we go. One more time. Today is a melody still to be written. Today is a tune no one's heard before. So, greet the new day with a stretch and a yawn. Throw open the window and fill the world with your song. Yes, your very special song, your very unique song. And that is the end of our story. Oh, thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I hope you enjoyed that one. I most certainly did. Thank you so much for being here with us today, and I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda with Amanda Weltman Photography. I'm a photographer and printmaker based in the Pacific Northwest, and I believe that your face deserves wall space. Enjoy today's story time with my favorite storyteller, Mr. LaMotta.
Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, yes, thank you, Amanda Wortman Photography out there in Seattle. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. I hope that you enjoyed this lovely book that we had for you today. This one is called What Sound is Morning? This one coming to us from Grant SNIDER and Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A big thank you indeed to Chronicle Books for allowing us to share so many wonderful books here on Storytime. Thank you indeed for being here with us. Tomorrow, though, we're back with another exciting story, and this will be the first time actually that this one is read on Storytime. So come on out and join us and get to enjoy it. This one is called Leo plus Leah. It is written by Monica Wesolowska and illustrations by Kennard Pack, and we will be reading this one right here on Storytime with permission of Scholastic Press. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you tomorrow when we are back for Leo plus Leah. Come on out and join us. And of course, in conversation with Monica and Kernad. Thank you for being here indeed. And I hope that you have a lovely day. Wherever you are, I hope that your Monday is indeed a beautiful one. Love it, love it, love it. Ari being very goofy out there in Kentucky today. Love it so much. I love the energy, Ari. Thank you for joining us on Storytime. Love it. And good morning to you one more time, Ari and Megan. Of course, thank you for joining us on Storytime today out there in Kentucky. And Pamela Courtney, thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime with Chad, Auntie Anne, and of course, Granny today out here. And you're out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and you say it is pretty nice weather out there. Well, enjoy it. Thank you for being here. And may you have many more beautiful weather days. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. We hope that you had a good weekend. And of course, to everybody else that is not here live with us today, of course, we send them hugs. And that includes you, Braylon, as well out there in Natchitoches. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your morning. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Tara, McNamara, and Erin. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And Clara, we hope that you're enjoying school as well. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And you say out there, the leaves are starting to turn out there in Massachusetts. Thank you for being here with us today on Storytime. Erin, and of course, Tara, thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day. Kathy, thank you for being here as well out there in Ohio. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. I hope you enjoyed the book that we had, and I hope that too it moves you today to just listen a little bit closer to the sound of your mornings, whether it's the garbage truck going by, whether it's the bird singing its melody, or indeed whether it's you making your own melody for the day. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And of course, Ari, one more time, goofy and silly out there in Kentucky today, loving it. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And as I mentioned, please don't forget to join us tomorrow for our guests, our visitors who will be coming through, Leo plus Leah, Monica Weslowska, and Kernad Puck right here on Storytime. And of course, too, we'll be reading this one with permission of Scholastic Press. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this wonderful Monday morning, and I hope it is a wonderful one indeed for you as well. This has been Storytime in October, the beginning, the first Storytime of October 2023, and today is the second time is moving on along. Very soon, it'll be Christmas bells, right? Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. And we'll see you again tomorrow, back with our guests. And please remember too that tomorrow we're not back at 6 a.m., but instead we'll be back at 7 because we have guests here, and that will be the same for all the days that we do have guests. We'll move it up a little bit so they don't have to be up at 6 like we are always. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Much love from me, and I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. Please have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.